So, I thought the other day, Tuesday's show is probably going to be kind of light on news. Everyone getting ready for July 4th, going to the beach, preparing for fireworks.
Well, you were right about one thing.
Yeah?
It looks like there's going to be fireworks.
Mr. Scott of Florida, aye. Mr. Lee, aye. Mr. Lee, aye.
For context, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, which is that 1,100-page piece of legislation that's currently before the U.S. Senate, well, Elon posted this last night at midnight. It's obvious with the insane spending of this bill, which increases the debt ceiling by a record $5 trillion, that we live in a one-party country, the Porky Pig Party. Time for a new political party that actually cares about the people.
And then he called out two Republican congressmen. Elon said, how can you call yourself the Freedom Caucus if you vote for a debt slavery bill with the biggest debt ceiling increase in history?
If this insane spending bill passes, the America Party will be formed the next day. Our country needs an alternative to the Democratic-Republican uniparty so that the people actually have a voice.
So the America PAC that Elon set up raised approximately $239 million, but they spent a lot getting Trump elected and on some other campaigns, right?
Yeah, they spent about $144 million so far.
Okay, so the America PAC probably has somewhere around $100 million, give or take.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So in theory, the America PAC could support candidates who run against incumbents. And yeah, as we'll see in a minute, I don't think it's just a theory. Peter Diamandis posted, by 2030, China could have the ability to produce enough solar and storage infrastructure each year to match the entire electricity generation capacity of the United States.
And Elon said, yes, a massive strategic error is being made right now to damage solar and battery that will leave America extremely vulnerable in the future.
And just to explain, the big, beautiful bill cuts subsidies, but it also makes it really hard for projects that are already underway by introducing new regulations and things that are basically going to kill off a lot of new solar and wind. So even though Elon's against subsidies, if you're going to do it for everyone, as we'll see in a couple minutes, the big, beautiful bill only seems to be cutting subsidies for wind and solar instead of cutting it for everybody. Senator Tom Tillis said, folks, Elon is 100% right, and he understands this issue better than anyone. We should take his warning seriously. We can't let communist China become the long-term winner. Elon posted, they just pretend to be two parties. It's just one uniparty in reality. And this is national debt year by year. Red is when Republicans were holding the presidency. Blue is when the Democrats were. And so you can see it doesn't really matter which party holds it. The debt goes up. Elon posted, every member of Congress who campaigned on reducing government spending and then immediately voted for the biggest debt increase in history should hang their heads in shame. And they will lose their primary next year if it is the last thing I do on this earth. Anyone who campaigned on the promise of reducing spending but continues to vote on the biggest debt ceiling increase in history will see their face on this poster in the primary next year. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Elon went on to say, all I'm asking is that we don't bankrupt America.
And then this is the U.S. budget deficit every year. So as you can see, it's going up from $236 billion to now $1.83 trillion. And Elon said,
insane. And Elon's pressure on Congress must be working because late last night, President Trump released this statement.
Elon Musk knew long before he so strongly endorsed me for president that I was strongly against the EV mandate. It is ridiculous and was always a major part of my campaign. Electric cars are fine, but not everyone should be forced to own one. Elon may get more subsidy than any human being in history by far, and without subsidies, Elon would probably have to close up shop and head back to South Africa. No more rocket launches, satellites, or electric car production, and our country would save a fortune. Perhaps we should have Doge take a good hard look at this. Big money to be saved.
And Elon said, lead us not into temptation.
And by the way, if you're going to accuse Elon's companies as getting federal subsidies, then let's at least be fair about it and point out that Boeing, Amazon, Intel, Ford, GM, Micron, Alcoa, Cheniere Energy, Foxconn, Venture Global Liquid Natural Gas, Texas Instruments, VW, Sempra Energy, NextEra Energy, and Sasol have all gotten more federal subsidies than Tesla, for instance.
And at midnight, Elon posted this, Vox Populi, Vox D, 80% voted for a new party.
So it looks like if this goes through and the big, beautiful bill gets passed, Elon's going to start the America Party. And, well, we're going to talk more about it on Patreon bonus stories.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.